So, hey everybody, it's Felipe again from Diamond Equity, of course, and I'm here with the lovely Judy. We just got done, getting her house to settlement, and we already gave her the check and everything, and I came to visit her at her new place that she's been living in for a while. Um, I'm going to start with asking kind of the same questions. I did give you some time to write them down, so hopefully I'll hear good things. So the first question would be, why did you decide to sell the house in the first place?
Well, because everything was happening to the house, and I live alone, and I couldn't handle it. So I decided to just call Diamond Equity because they said that they would buy the house as is. So that was my way out.
Okay. What was exactly happening to the house? You said everything was happening to the house.
Well, I was fighting, the flooding in the basement. I was fighting the, every time I had to call somebody to, like the plumber, the water break and this break. And the house was old, and there was too much for me to do. I did a lot to it, and I spent a lot of money on my house, and I'm very sad that I had to get rid of it, but I couldn't fight the mold.
So it was a lot of problems in one property then, huh?
Right, exactly.
The follow-up question to that is, how do you feel now that it's closed,
Well,
settled?
I know I couldn't have done it alone. No way. So with Diamond Equity helping me, I managed to get it cleaned out, and I'm sure they have a lot to do with it, and they have a lot of work to do, but I couldn't do it anymore.
We have a lot of work ahead of us, that's
Yes,
for sure.
exactly.
Okay, I would say, what made you choose us instead of your regular realtor
I did
agent,
have a realtor agent, but he really wasn't helping me much. He told me I had to get dumpsters and I had to get people to dump it out or clean it out. And how was I going to do that? Financially, I couldn't afford it. And I'd seen Diamond Equity on TV, and I decided to call him and see what's going on. And because of Felipe, and I'm going to say this, he's the one that helped me through this whole thing. And he became like my son.
I'm still here.
And he's still here.
Okay, well, thank you for that, because
Well, really, you were a big help to me. Otherwise, I don't know if I could have done this.
you could have, but for somebody like an agent telling you to do everything.
Right, and he really wasn't helping me as much as I thought he would. He was telling me all the people that I should call. I should call a lawyer. I should call this. I should call the dumpsters. You got to do this. I was overwhelming for me.
And then with me, I was just, call me, I'm taking care of everything.
He's my crutch.
Okay, I'll take it. I'm a good crutch then.
There you go.
As long as I'm not a wheelchair, we're okay.
You're a good crutch for me.
Okay, with that, I kind of want to ask you then, what can I do to improve the process? It was a very bumpy road. It was a lot that we were kind of going through with this situation. Well, maybe you can ask them, what was the situation going on with the property? Not so much the condition, but the situation that made us the better fit.
Well, I just couldn't afford everything. You know what I mean? The taxes were getting ridiculous. This was, you know what I mean? It was just too much.
Okay.
I had a stroke between this two, and it really was a stroke. And I'm sure it was mostly because of this home, and I didn't know where to go.
This was really
And I couldn't even sleep at night. I'd wake up and say, okay, now what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So.
That's why I'm here. So that's why I want to know, for my own sake and for me to get better, what can I do to improve the process?
As far as I'm concerned, you did what I can't ask for any better. It's just that the village where I live didn't help much. They made it harder for me, and Diamond Equity.
They made it hard, that's for sure.
So because of that, I got charged a little bit more than I wanted to pay. I got to say that but the taxes were high. You know what I mean? It's just, now it's over with. So now in my basement always flooded. So whenever it rained, I'd cry. Now when it rains, I go ahead, rain. I don't care anymore.
We're safe now.
It's true.
Okay. Um, I mean, I love this whole experience that we've been through. You're right. The village was difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
This is what gives me that confidence because no matter how difficult any situation, any village condition, whatever that may be, we always finish. We always get no matter what. And
Right.
I want to thank you, kind of in front of everybody that's going to see this, for your patience. You know.
Well, one thing, you got to be patient, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. If you're going to fight Diamond Equity, if you're going to fight Felipe or anybody like him, you're not going to go anywhere. You have to trust them. And if you don't trust them, then go to somebody else.
Trust is the biggest thing here, then. Huh?
Exactly. I believe that.
Yeah, that's why since the beginning.
And if it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would have trusted them.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That's how I
you.
feel. And you want me to be honest? I'm being honest.
I want you to be very honest here, because this is important. I mean, what would you say to everybody that's watching the video now that may or may not be the situation that you were in? Maybe they're worse, maybe a little bit better. But for those that are watching this,
if you have a home that you cannot deal with anymore, and you say to yourself, okay, you see this ad that says we buy homes no matter what shape they are. If you have a home like I had, go with Diamond Equity. And nobody paid me for this. This is my feeling.
I want to thank you for that because, Judy, this has been a pleasure. With your help, I'm able to help others. So for those that are watching, hopefully we can soon help you, and maybe you'll be part of the family soon enough with us, you know? So anything else you want to say? I mean...
Well, just that, there's just, certain things that, okay, I didn't agree on, but it wasn't because of them. It's because I expected more, and you know what I mean? Then, I don't know how to put it.
I mean, the way I look at it is, I was being very transparent because I don't want to hide nothing with you with the whole process. Unfortunately, the process changed with the whole village requirements and everything, but I wanted to be very transparent with you in the beginning, and the fact that we still stuck together and made it through.
Right.
I think that's what's important.
And now it's all over, and he's still my friend. Believe it.
You got my number.
I told him
I'm
gonna miss you. It's like he just became like my son.
And she's saying that like I'm gonna go anywhere.
Oh,
come on.
This is my buddy.
I'm gonna stay here, okay? All right. So thank you.
And honest, nobody paid me for this. This is my own feeling.
I mean, I don't have much to pay, so don't ask me anything, okay? I'll get you lunch if anything.
No, right, exactly.
But thank you, Judy. Thank you, everybody, for the opportunity. And for those watching it, I hope to see you soon. And hopefully we can work on a deal together.
And whoever it is, good luck. Because it's not fun.
I'll make it fun.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.